That was my finger tabby. Oh, lag. What's this? What's this? Hey, Aurora. Hey, Fern. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's doing okay. She doesn't want to eat the dry food still, but she eats the wet food just fine. I don't know if she's just. I need to check her teeth, see if there's anything going on there, which I haven't done yet, but. No, I just got home a little while ago. Had to stop off for cat litter, and our toilet seat broke, so I bought a new toilet seat and had to go to Target for a couple things. But yeah, you're right. At least she's eating something. Just not sure what the deal is with the dry food. Knock on wood, not yet. It'll happen though. Matter of time. I still have a bunch of suspension parts I want to replace on it, and I got an estimate from the shop on how much they would charge me to put it on, and it was a lot. So I'm trying to find a driveway mechanic with some air tools to do it for me and save a little money. If I had air tools, I would probably just do it myself, but I don't. And I need an impact gun to do some of the things that need to be done. It's only got about 72,000 on it, but it's 17 years old. So some of the bushings and stuff have started to dry out and crack, which is the main problem. Control arm bushings have dried out, and they're noisy. And I figured if I had to do all that and take everything apart, I would go ahead and replace tie rods and the whole shang. No sense in having to take it all apart again. I've thought about replacing them, but I don't know that they're totally worn out yet. That would be something I could probably do on my own without an impact gun, but control arms and all of that, I would definitely need it, especially to torque everything back down. I think the nut that goes on the pitman arm, I've got a factory service manual, and the spec on that is like 185 foot-pounds of torque, and I don't know if I can do that with my bare hands. Possibly, but I don't know. If it's that tight, it would be a real pain to get off. Which would be another good use for the impact gun, because it would zip it right off with no effort. Yeah, I'll try to find some toxic sludge so they'll grow some thumbs. Earn their keep around here. What is up with that, Hank? Why do you think it's just yours now? And everybody except for Wilson today got a little bit of the new food. We're starting to switch them over today. Sure. I'm gonna dig around in the sewers. That's where the Ninja Turtles got into theirs, so I figured that's the best place to start looking. Who's grumbling? Is that you, Stella? Tabby still wants in here despite me moving the dishes out there already. Hey, you like the old man look. Shorts and dress socks. I didn't take my socks off when I changed my clothes, so I'm very stylish right now. And they've got cat hair all over them from being in here. No, no sandals. I don't own any sandals anymore, unfortunately. There are days I wish I had some. Tabby, stop. Really got to cut that carpet back. Like Melanie said, there's a tack strip right in between there under where that carpet is, and I have to pull that up too. That's mean, isn't it? I shouldn't do that to you. Am I being mean to you, Hank? What about you, Zelda? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I was at PetSmart and I forgot to look for a dish. Dang it. But needless to say, I'm going to walk back into water on the floor again tomorrow. Because I didn't go to PetSmart until after work, and I went on my way home, and I will not be going back to the office tomorrow. It was going to be tomorrow morning before I would have it regardless. But yeah, she was at it again today. I'm just glad I stopped putting very much water in it. I mean, I put enough for them to get through the night, and I guess it really doesn't matter when she knocks it over anyway. Because as soon as I fill it back up in the morning, poor Lily goes right to it and starts drinking because she hasn't had any water for however long. Tabby, stop. Tabby ran in a minute ago, and Wilson acted like he was afraid and went and hid in the cave over there. So I put Tabby back out. I don't want to stress Wilson out, given his issues of the week. Yeah, he's doing good. He's not in the litter box every 30 seconds. So I'm saying that he is healed up. He'll still have to go back in for a recheck Monday, which hopefully won't cost me anything. But I don't know. He only cost me $100 Monday, so could have been much worse. I thought it was going to be more since they did an ultrasound of his bladder. What's close to 1,000? Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do just yet as far as the carpet goes, other than just cutting it back. Hopefully once it's far enough away from the door, they won't keep clawing at it. Hopefully. Things don't always go the way I hope, but well, as you can see, there's a tabby claw, and there's hardwoods under the carpet. I would love to get them cleaned up and refinished and all that, but I don't know if the cost is worth it, especially with dogs and cats running all over the place and potentially scratching them up. But I don't know, maybe hardwood floors are more durable than what I'm giving them credit for. I figured it would. But it would be much, much easier to keep it clean. I could just get a Swiffer and go all around the house in 10 minutes and be done. Yeah, we talked about laminate too, but our dilemma was, from what we've heard and read, you're supposed to put a moisture barrier between the slab, the concrete slab, and the laminate. And I don't know if we would have to tear up the hardwood underneath and put the moisture barrier down, or if we could just put the moisture barrier on top of the hardwood. And I don't know. I would need to ask a professional that question. I think Melanie looked around on it and everything just said put a moisture barrier between the slab and the laminate, but I don't know. Maybe we just haven't researched it enough. Either way, it's not going to happen until all these guys are adopted and we return to some sense of normalcy, even with 8 other cats in the house, if that's normal. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think you're supposed to have a moisture barrier, and I don't know if the hardwood would count as the moisture barrier since it's already on top of the slab, or I don't know. Hank, Hank, let him go. Hank, stop. There's enough laser there for everybody. Wilson, why is he so mean to you? Why is he so mean to you? You don't know what to do with it, do you? Well, don't knock it under the door for Tabby to get it. But yeah, they got their first taste of blue buffalo cat food tonight. Except for Wilson, who's still on the urinary SO food. Hey, Stella. Hey, Stella. They ate it up, so I assume they did. Oh, I gotta put Stella's flea medicine on. I have not seen any fleas, but she's been scratching a little bit, and she is due. And these guys probably are as well. But we've just been giving them Revolution, and we've given Stella the Brevecto since it lasts a little longer and she has the allergy. What are you doing, Wilson? He just pulls himself up there. He doesn't jump anymore. We've had fleas in the house before one time. Not recently though. It's been a little while, and it was after we had treated all the animals with, I want to say it was Revolution. I can't remember for sure, but whatever it was, it didn't kill the fleas. I guess they had either the stuff just doesn't work, or yeah, I don't think it was Revolution. I'm struggling to remember what it was, but whatever it was, it didn't work very well. I don't know if the fleas had grown immune to it or if it was just not good stuff. It might have been Frontline that we tried. I can't remember. It's been a few years back. Before we had the zoo that we have now. I think we only had maybe 3 or 4 cats at that point, plus the 2 dogs. Stella. 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 That's enough socializing for me. I'm gonna go over here now. I guess I should just leave this in the middle of the floor turned on for you, Hank. You can just entertain yourself all day. Zelda's over there like, well, why is it only over there? I want it over here. Stella, what's the problem? Yeah, we've never had it that bad here. I remember when I was younger and living at home, we had a problem with them there one time. I don't know why she's so upset. Stella. Come here, Stella. Come here. What are you so irritated by? Oh, what's got you upset? We need to get some good pictures of Stella and get her up on PetSmart, or PetSmart, Pet Finder too. She's come here. She's never had her picture up there. Did you guys get the notification, or did you just happen to be watching the other stream when I started the close-up? Kind of a slim crowd tonight, and that's fine. I just wasn't sure if anybody else got it or not. Okay, cool. Well, if it went out, that's fine. Yeah, I was talking to my coworker about Doc, and he said that, it was something that Doc never did. Oh, I gotta get something from Wilson here. You don't need that. He got the bag to the little battery pack. He said that Doc, he said Doc just comes and plops down on you. If you sit down somewhere, he likes to lay on people now. And he never really did that at the office. And I wonder if we had more time to just hang out in here, or if there was a bed or a sofa or something in here, if these guys would do the same thing. Because as it is now, we just kind of come in here and sit on the floor and spend a little time and then go back out and then come back in and spend a little time and go back out. They haven't experienced the full being domesticated in a house yet, I guess. Shh, Stella. Tabby's at the door and has her all bent out of shape. And I guess you guys saw the pictures of Lionel on Facebook. I don't know if I discussed that yesterday. It was kind of rushed yesterday, so I might not have. Come on, Tabby, knock it off. You can't come in here tonight. Stella. Stella. Come here. Everything's cool. I'm not going to let him in here, so you don't have to worry about it. But she's still grumpy about it. Just because she sees his feet coming under the door. Look at that. That's a love bite. When do you ever give me love bites? The answer is never, till now. She is, and she's a sweet cat. I don't think she'll be there very long. I've got pictures. Come here. Come back, Stella. I've got pictures of the other cat I picked up yesterday afternoon. His name was Shadow. I just have not gotten them up on Facebook yet. They're not great pictures because I didn't have a lot of time. Plus, he was still very nervous. I mean, he was talking the whole way in the truck on the way over there. The lady, I could tell she felt really bad giving him up, but he wasn't getting along with her cats, and she thought it best if he found a home for himself, because he's going to have to be the only cat, it sounds like. But he's big. I mean, you've seen our cat Russell. He's bigger than Russell. And he's a light gray, not even a tabby, just like a charcoal gray. I'll try to get those pictures up tonight or tomorrow. Shadow.
Yeah, they aren't as good as the other ones.
Well, they're the best I could do.
I don't know if he needs a collage or if I'll just pick one. He was scared of me again earlier. He was scared of me this morning.
He's not used to seeing you in the mornings, probably.
Yeah, probably thought I was going to put him in a corner.
Where did... Oh, you moved over here, huh? Thought you went and hid, too.
Maybe?
Yeah, you got a couple of rough spots on you, Stella. I'm going to put medicine on you.
Yeah, find it and put it on her. I didn't want you to do it before she ate, though, or after she ate, because she might get upset.
And if I hold Tabby, will you clip his claws?
I don't know if that'll work.
He stuck his foot under the door, and I just reached down and I touched his leg, and I got a claw, and it was ridiculous. Fern says hello.
Stella. Hey, Fern. Stella. She's still over here watching for him to come back.
You're scratching too. I guess we need to medicate everybody.
You gotta buy more.
I have 2 at the office. Hey, Wilson.
No! You bite me.
Why are you glaring?
I'm still at the office.
I don't know. I've not seen it in a while.
I'm driving home today. You're still with your stuff.
Could be. I don't know. Have to look in that drawer. What are you doing,
She
Zelda?
definitely needs her medicine on, but I can comb them and see if they've actually gotten any.
Zelda, you shouldn't be walking back there. You're gonna hit the computer thing and turn it off.
He doesn't listen to you.
No, none of them listen to me. You got another spot there.
I'm getting a spot in her knee again.
No, but I assume it's the same thing. Hey, Lynette. Yeah, he's waiting for you to turn it on. He likes it when it's on and just sitting on the floor. He was having a good time with it. in the tunnel, huh? Wilson's doing good. He's had no issues the last day or so. Come here, Stella.
His symptoms basically disappeared the next day.
I saw him go in the litter box Tuesday a couple more times than he normally would, but it was nowhere near as bad, and he was peeing every time he went in there. But as of yesterday, I didn't notice anything off with him.
Yeah. Spinning it.
Stella. Back in the window, huh?
He's using it like a remote. Nobody can see you when you're over this way.
Yeah, they don't need us for this. They figured it all out.
I haven't looked to see how much they are, but I know a friend had like a battery powered laser go all around the room thing. I probably enjoy one of those.
Yeah, but the only thing is it would go over towards the closet and hit the closet, and then it'd be barreling through the closet doors. If you can kind of control where it goes directionally, maybe.
I don't think they've been in here.
I need to get in that other closet at some point, though. That's going to be fun. I need an envelope and a stamp.
Not on there.
I was just going to go buy some stamps, but I don't know how many we've got left in there.
I have 8. Is it gonna weigh more than
Shouldn't.
1 stamp, even with that tag in it?
Nah.
Hopefully you won't get postage owed
Well,
10 cents or something.
if we do, we do, but I'm not thinking it will.
We won't get it. I just wanna say if he gets it. Not your return.
I thought they would just return it and say inadequate postage or whatever.
There you go.
Okay.
Got everyone out.
Huh?
So at least we got everyone out of there.
Yeah. There, you want to do it?
Seems to mostly keep them out.
Yeah.
Big scratching.
Oh, we lagged up there.
Is it just from motion?
I don't know, probably. Oh no, no lag. Why now? We were doing so good.
Gotta coat everything on the TV and turn the Wi-Fi off
That's-
on my phone.
Video is lag, yes.
Is Mr. Krabs saying
No, I'm just quoting him. Trying to figure Mr. Krabs out. Young. I don't think English is his first language, though.
You never know on the internet. Sometimes people adopt their own personas.
No, ask questions like, "How young cat?"
Yeah. I'm just saying, some people like to be weird on the internet, even though that's not how they'd be in person.
How many cat?
Mr. Krabs is from SpongeBob, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has international appeal. It's more people a little bit younger
Hank,
than us. Like I remember SpongeBob when I was in high school, I guess, but
I'm old.
I didn't really like it or watch it.
I'm old. I was out of high school when SpongeBob came out.
But you weren't more than like 20, right?
I don't know.
He's an old millennial, exennial, borderline.
Hey, Carmel. Yeah, we're gonna wind down in just a minute, but we'll hang out for a couple more minutes.
I'm just a regular old millennial.
I'm just old. I don't relate to millennial or whatever else you said.
Well, like my sister is obviously a millennial too. She's only 4 years younger than me, but it's still. He's 3.5 years older than me. Robert is. It's still weird how each of our childhoods was a little bit different based on like the music and the technology that was widespread at the time and everything else.
Yeah, cell phones were just becoming a mainstream thing. My later years of high school, well, actually my last year of high school.
I didn't get one until my second year of college, but other people had them. But not everyone had them.
I had one that was shaped like a trapezoid and weighed like 5 pounds or something. I don't know. That's probably a lot more than what it actually weighed, but it wasn't light.
Yeah. My first one was a Nokia. It was a second or third generation. It's not like the original block Nokia. It was navy blue, and I paid for a couple of ringtones. They were monophonic, so like the bing 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 bing. Eleanor Rigby was one of them. That's the one I was just doing, and then I did the Munsters theme. And you had to pay per text message.
Yeah. Well, the first one I had, it didn't even have text messaging. It was before text messages even existed, I think.
I got good at the like regular cell phone texting, where you had to hit each button
And now you can
multiple times.
broadcast video all over the world from your phone and have like 100 albums on your phone, and the phone can tell you how to get places, and it's just insane.
You can take better pictures than you could take with a like big expensive camera. Take better video than you could with a camcorder. Not to mention all the knowledge in the world at your fingertips.
I saw somebody say, I think it was a Reddit post one time. And it was like, can you imagine how dumbfounded people would be if you had a time machine and went back to the 1800s and said, in my hand I hold a device that has all the world's knowledge, but I mostly use it to take pictures of, or yeah, look at cat pictures or videos or something.
Or argue with people about something stupid. Read tweets on Willard.
Yeah, I just get mad when I read Twitter, so I need to stop.
Yeah, me too. We need to have some screen time limitations.
It really is. I've told Melanie on multiple occasions I was going to get a flip phone, but I haven't done it yet.
I don't know how to get a flip phone. We just need some self-control and to not stare at our phones all the time. Get a paper planner. We talked about that before. Oh, don't scratch it.
But it's just unfathomable in this day and age to think that we used to leave the house and like we didn't have.
Not know where
Yeah,
anyone was. Like,
yeah.
are you alive? Nobody knows until you
I've been
until
trying
they
to call
don't.
you all day. Oh, sorry, I wasn't at home. Yeah, but with less distraction than a smartphone. Flip phone's the phone for old people that don't want to learn technology.
What's the old one? What's that? What's the brand? There's like commercials for them, like the cell phone for old people that's got big buttons.
Oh, I
It's
don't.
real
Yeah, I
simple.
don't know.
Like it has something to do with bees.
We've gone way off track here.
You just
Oh yeah, they still make them.
it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to look it up.
No, I think my uncle still has a flip phone, as a matter of fact. And I mean, his point is, I don't need a phone for internet and this, that, and the other. I need a phone to make phone calls.
My mom has one that either slides open or flips open
It's
sideways,
it's like the one we used to
Yeah.
have.
like our droids. No, the
It wasn't a
droids
Droid.
were the ones that
Yeah,
slid.
this is like a small flip phone that just has the thing where it'll open sideways and has the full keyboard on it. But yeah, I want to go back to like 97 or 98.
No, you don't.
I do.
You do not. I was 13 years old. You don't want to go back to 1997.
Well, I was not that young, but younger than I am now.
Everything is the good old days. One day this will be the good old days.
It's possible.
It's likely. Man, I wish I was 34/37 again.
I would. Fern said she would never go back to being a teenager. I didn't necessarily like 13, 14, 15, but 16, 17, 18, 19, I enjoyed it. A driver's license changes your perspective on a lot of things.
I liked school a lot. I've been back to school a lot since getting out of school. I wouldn't mind going back to like the responsibilities of a teenager with the world experience I have now. Basically, I'd rather just learn and not have to go to work.
I really didn't care that much for school. I mean,
You know,
I went.
I was a big old nerd. He was a, I don't know, what do you call yourself? A slacker.
Probably. I only had to go to summer
Knucklehead.
school once, and it was the most fun in school I ever had.
You went to summer school. I graduated valedictorian.
Yeah. I went to summer school because I didn't.
What?
I had a bunch of friends in a few of my classes.
Bad influences.
I only failed one class, and that was my English class because all of my friends were in there, and it was just like a social hour every day.
I bet your teacher hated you.
No, the teacher liked us.
Oh. Your teacher let you goof off and fail.
Pretty much. Yeah, I went to summer school in 11th grade, or the summer of 11th grade, and then I was always good in English, and I've never had any issues with that. I think I'm a fairly capable writer, and I know grammar and all of that stuff, but my senior year, I got put in the class again with a bunch of my friends, but with a bunch of my friends that were horrible at English. And the lady just went back to like ninth grade and started teaching from the very beginning just to get us to pass. which I had no problem with it. I was like, yo, this is easy.
I took AP English.
I didn't take AP anything.
What? Oh gosh.
Sounds like the dog's. She's right there.
Oh, that's a plate pan. Someone's scratching something.
Someone's being bad out there, and she has to go be the police. But I guess since we're rambling and Melanie just broke one of the blue plates that they eat on. They had something similar, Fern. It was called the graduation exit exam here. And you took it, I don't know why you had to take it in 11th grade, but you took it in 11th grade. It seems like something you would take as a senior.
They probably wanted you to have enough time to retake it.
I think that's what it was, because there was a bunch of people that failed the English portion, and I was like, how do you fail this? I mean, I passed it easily the first time I took it, and I slacked off all through high school.
Brain, you're just a slacker. You just didn't want to do the work. You could have.
That's pretty accurate.
I was a perfectionist, and I enjoyed doing the work.
Well, in 11th grade, I took algebra, technical algebra, and chemistry, and I passed both of those because I was at a point where I needed my credits, so I didn't slack off as much then. But anyway.
The most advanced math I could in AP Calculus as a senior.
Yeah. Big brains over
he
here.
married a nerd.
But yeah, we're going to wind it down. I'm hungry, and we're just rambling about olden times and how I
The old days.
goofed off in high school.
When we were youths.
And Wilson said, to heck with it, I'm going to sleep.
No, he said I freaked him out. I think he might be eating the leftover food in there.
Well, he was laying with his head poked out and his eyes closed a minute
Did you
ago.
guys find all the food?
But yeah, we're doing a little better with the time of these things. Maybe Melanie's off tomorrow, so maybe she can do this really early.
By myself.
But I shouldn't have to stop anywhere after work, so hopefully we can get back on track. I didn't anticipate stopping today for as much stuff as I had to get, but it's just how it worked. But we will do it again tomorrow. Same place, maybe not the same time, but we'll do it. But thank you guys, we appreciate it. Light turnout tonight, but that's okay. And I hope all you guys have a good night. And we'll see you again tomorrow.